Welcome to the channel. My name is Liz and I am taking you through a crazy lower body strength workout at home, and you don't need any heavy barbells or any weights, but it's gonna feel heavy. So this is the perfect workout you can take anywhere because all you need are long loop resistance bands like these and a couch or bench or bed or anything that's about knee height when you're standing. So if you're looking to get stronger, get fit at home or anywhere, but you're tired of the same body weight workouts, this is the channel for you. Be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a heavy resistance band workout. Let's get started with a quick warm up. We are starting with a standing hinge, getting used to the movement, warming up the hips. So standing up tall, you're gonna push your hips back, feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings, feel that straight spine, your core on. We are going to use this movement so much today, so I like to use it to warm up just to prep the body and have you become comfortable with it. You can add some overhead reach as well. All right, let's get to the mat. We're going to do a low lunge. So bring one leg up, both hands on the mat like this, and walking back and forth to open up the hips and stretch out the hamstring. Stay in any sticky spot. Good. Let's do the other side. So really sinking that hip down. Feel the stretch in your ankle, or the movement in your ankle as well, keeping this ankle down or heel down. Wow, sorry. Don't know my body parts today. Great. Now staying down in a tabletop position, we're going to do some hip circles before we get into our first circuit. So lifting one leg up, drawing that big circle with your knee, keeping your hip bones pointed to the ground. So I care more about keeping your hips down and moving slowly than how big that circle is. Good. Other side. I'll switch. There we go. You don't have to switch. All right, so pressing through the hands, lifting the knee, drawing the circle. Switch directions. All right, that's our warm up. Let's get right into the first superset where you will need your bands and your bench. We are starting with a Bulgarian split squat. How you set that up with your bench, you're going to bring your back foot on the bench, sit down, straighten out your other leg, and come up. All right, this will give you a good starting point for where this single leg squat goes. If you're not comfortable with this bench, drop your back foot to the ground for a split squat. All right, now to add the band, you're gonna wrap the band around your front foot or put it underneath your front foot so that you have a good amount of resistance. And when you get low, there's no slack. All right, so I prefer to go with a lighter band, but wrap it up a good amount of times so that even when I'm here, There's no slack, there's tension on the band. I'm feeling that pull on my glutes. Really pressing through this front foot. Press up, use the glutes, move back on a slight diagonal. Good. Now we are going to get out of that. Before we go to the other side, keep this leg that was on the ground. We're going to superset that. We're going to pair that with a B stance RDL. So you're going to put a heavier band, most likely, underneath that foot. Kickstand the other leg, and we are pushing those hips back for a B stance RDL. So we're just gonna demolish these legs. Push the hips back just like we did in that warm up. Feel the stretch and come back. Good. All right, now we go to the other side. So again, wrap the band around your foot if you would like. You can also hold it under your foot just like you did for that RDL if you prefer to hold it down here and not have it be on your traps. Let's go. Exhale on the way up. Good. Whew. All right. Getting out of that. Moving to our B stance RDL on that foot. Good. So same premise. I don't want any slack on the band. Even at this low point, this is a heavy pull back to the ground. So I want there to be a heavy pull throughout the entire movement. If there's slack, grab lower on the band. Wrap the band around your foot, wrap the band around your hands. If that makes it too heavy for you, lower your band and do any of those options. Good. All right, we are doing that one more time. All right, ready? Just completely murder these glutes in our first superset. Let's go. Again, if the bench is making this uncomfortable, you're not stable, you're not feeling stable yet, then go, drop to the ground and come up. This adds more depth, more range of motion, more focus on the glutes. Hinge at the hips so that you're pressing up against this front foot. Think of it like a single leg press. Good. All right. Getting out of that, we're going to do that B stance RDL. We're moving quick. Oh. Grab the band, straight spine, stand up, kickstand, core on, hinge. most of your weight in that front foot. Back foot is there for balance. You can kind of tap your toes to remind you that that should be light. Good. Last time with this superset. And we got a break. Ready? We got this. Let's go. Good. Oh my gosh. All right. One more time with our B stance RDL. Oh my gosh. Tall kickstand. All right, let's take a short break. We are now moving to a hip thrust. I felt like you knew this was coming. So you're gonna sit down at the base of your bench or couch, straighten your legs, put your heel at your knee, bring the other one up, and that is a good starting point for the hip thrust. Bench right below your shoulder blades. To hook up your bands, you're gonna put your bands in your feet or on your feet. Bring the middle part up towards your hip bones. Looking forward, thrust up against the band. So don't let the band go to your knees, then that takes away the work on your glutes. You got this. Hold at the top for a second. Good. All right, getting rid of the band. Body weight. We're doing single leg. So same setup with your body position. Lift one leg and you're doing the same thing, but just body weight, okay? So really focus on that one leg. You can do a B stance if that helps with balance for right now. It's the same thing where that second leg is just there for balance and stability, but really try and move to that single leg to work out any imbalances. Good. Now, the other side, straighten to the other side. I didn't say it was easy, okay? I just said you didn't need weights. Ready? Let's go. Get up in that position. Leg up. Hinge. Thrust up. Looking forward. Tilt your pelvis at the top. I want a straight line between your shoulders and your knees. Your knee. Oh, okay. Hip thrust, one more time. Grab the band, fold it in half, put your feet in the ends. If this is too easy for you, you can level up your band, layer your bands, wrap the band around your feet. Let's go. You got this. You can do it. I like to keep my elbows up here, but feel free to keep them on your waist. My back is just a little sweaty right now, and it's a little slippery. Push through your whole foot. Oh my gosh. All right. Ditch the band. Single leg. Oh my gosh. Ready? Oh my God. All right, other side. Sorry for breathing so loud. All right, last time. Other leg. Let's take another break. We're coming back for our last superset. Last superset is starting with a glute max kickback. So you're going to take a resistance band, hook it around one of your ankles. I'm gonna do my left. With the other end of the band, you're gonna step on it with your other foot close to the bench. Facing the bench like this, use the bench for support. with your upper body. You're gonna flex your foot and kick back straight behind you. Okay, you can have a bend in the standing knee, whatever feels good for you, so you have a strong base and you're just pivoting at that hip to kick back. Really squeeze at the top. Feel that glute. Again, no slack on the band. Let's do the other side. Ready? Ooh, did that too tight. There we go. Good. Don't use your hips to swing in any way. Make sure your hips are pointed at the bench. Good. Now we are pairing this with a plank called a Copenhagen plank. So with this, you're gonna need space underneath this. So if you're using a chair, that's great. But if not, just do a side plank. But a Copenhagen plank is when you are working the inner thigh by using only the top leg to hold you up. You can straighten out the bottom leg. You can bend the bottom leg. You can lift the bottom leg for even more intensity. But this is a crazy exercise. You're using so much of your adductors, keeping your hips up. Good. And we're gonna do the other side. So you can just flip over. I'm gonna flip my bench over. Ready. So stacked hips, bringing the knees together. Or again, if you can straighten out that leg. Good. All right, let's do one more round of all of those. Starting with our kickback, putting the band around the back of your ankle, holding it in place with your other foot. Let's go. Flex the foot and isolate the glute max, which is the biggest muscle in your glutes, the one that sticks out. So that's why to isolate it, we're kicking straight behind us. Other side, one last time. Ready? Don't let the band pull you. Good. All right. Copenhagen plank to finish. Ready. Let's go. Make sure your elbow is under your shoulder, not too far in front, which takes away a lot of the stability. Hips are stacked, not leaning to the sky or not falling to the mat. Okay, one more time. 30 seconds of work. Almost done. Last 5. You can do it. All right, we're going to use our bench for the warm-up. Starting just sitting down, legs straight in front of you. You can either stay here or hinge over. Really feel the calves, the hamstrings. That was intense. Oh my gosh. Good. Next, bringing one foot over the other for a seated figure 4. Flex this foot and again, just hinge over as much as possible over your calf. Let's do the other side. Flex the foot and hinge. And don't forget to push yourself during these stretches. Your body, your muscles will stretch out, your joints will become more relaxed, and you may be able to, on every exhale, just try and get as deep into the stretch as possible. And lastly, we're going to do a couch stretch. I'll show you from this angle. If it's too much, go to your knee like that. But if you can, tuck that back foot on the couch or on your chair, and you're just really opening up the hip flexor as much as you can. Other side. Leg day complete, amazing work. If you liked this video, you want more workouts like this video, drop a comment below how you're feeling or any other workouts you want to do with your resistance bands. I'll see you next time on the mat.